Hello, everybody, and welcome to Couch Potato Queens, live after 2 hours Survivor, y'all. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm joined by my best friend who made me dinner tonight.
Yes, I did. Same dinner as Applebee's.
Oh my god, yeah, I did have the same dinner as Applebee's.
Yeah, me too. I'm also really confused as to why we're not talking about Bachelor right now.
I know,
I was thrown for a second, and I was like, "Wait, what happened?" I don't remember what happened.
Who got the rose? This feels very Bachelor right now.
It does.
I know, but it's us. We're on the pod tonight, Bachelor style.
Here to talk about the wild
merge, baby.
World of Survivor.
It's merge night. It's my favorite episode of the season, truly.
Is it really?
Just in general, merge is always my favorite.
I like merge. It's interesting. It's not my favorite night.
We are getting some hot takes in the comments.
Yeah, we
so
are.
Far.
Hi, we are ready to go.
Hi, everybody. Hello, Alexandra.
Hello.
Hi, Maureen.
Hello.
Hi, Dawn.
Hello.
And Jelly Donuts. We disagree. We
are
not mad at Omar. Oh, wow. We got a lot of people who are mad at Omar.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you guys are going to hate us tonight because I'm so proud of Omar. I was reminded tonight of why he is my favorite player. And no, I'm serious. He saved my other favorite player.
Jonathan.
So, yeah. And he took off one of my least favorite players.
Natalie, I will agree with you. I didn't want Tori to win immunity. I wanted her out.
Yeah,
I
same.
agree.
That was, But then Tori got immunity, so we had to go to the next best scenario.
Yeah.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. Omar did a great job.
Thank you, DeAndre.
Yes.
I don't have my glasses on. If I don't say someone's name correctly, tell me.
Yeah, no, that's DeAndre.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Omar did do a great job. Okay, so let's just break down the Omar of it all while we're here, okay? On our podcast, we don't always go in order. We talk about what our hearts tells us to
Especially
talk
when
about.
it's just the two of us.
Yeah, we go off the rails.
Yeah.
So strap in. But Omar, to me, really came into his own in this game because he not only showed that he can be without a vote, so basically no power at all in the game, he dictated who went home.
Yep.
And I didn't know that y'all and everybody was so gung-ho about Lydia.
I didn't either.
But I liked her.
I wasn't crazy. I thought she was annoying, to be honest. I'm just going to be frank. I didn't dislike her. I disliked some of the other ones. I genuinely disliked Daniel.
Oh, Daniel.
I don't dislike Lydia.
No.
But I do find her annoying and I would just not care to see her again. So I'm good with this outcome.
Okay, but also when Romeo and Hai were talking, Omar seemed two-faced as fuck. So I kind of see what you're saying, but he did convince Hai to vote for Lydia in the end.
Right.
Which I was shocked by.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was very shocked by that too. And you have to remember what Omar's intention was here. His intention wasn't to play with Romeo and Hai. His intention was to get Lydia off to save Jonathan and Marianne.
Yeah.
So is it really being two-faced?
Because it seems
he's being true to his intention.
Yeah, he was being loyal to his original tribe and his alliance. So I'm you know what? Good move. I kind of agree with Madame Caliente up here. I'm pissed because the better move would be to take out Jonathan. I disagree. I don't want Omar gone. I like Omar now, but I was kind of they need to get Jonathan out of here.
I can understand why, but I love Jonathan. I would actually be okay with Jonathan winning. So, and I want to keep watching him play because he's so fun to watch. That's really it for me. He's really fun to watch. He's not good at the social game or anything else really.
No.
But he's just really fun to watch.
Yeah.
But I agree with Alexandra that Omar was and still is my winner.
I would love to see Omar win this game. I love a weird winner. Y'all know this. I like someone who comes out of left field. We have some Marianne stands in the
we love
the house
Marianne.
Tonight.
I would have rather seen Marianne go than Jonathan, which Alex did not agree with.
I was Marianne is going nowhere.
Yeah, and I love Marianne, but I would rather see Jonathan go further.
Yeah, and
because he's so fun.
DM Rocks, you're correct.
Mhm.
It was a 6-2-1 vote, which is super chaotic.
So messy.
I know.
Yeah, people were not on the same page tonight, and it was obvious.
And if anybody can explain to me why Roxroy,
I already explained this to you.
because he's a dum dum.
Roxroy does not know what he's doing. He does not care about anyone else's game. He just plays his own game. And he doesn't understand that you need to have other people in on your vote too. You don't just vote for who you want to vote for.
And hope that the numbers are there.
Like, no one's talking to him. And no one is like linking him in on anything. Because I think like for a moment Lindsay's name was coming up. So at one point he was probably talking to Drea, and Drea casually mentioned it, and then he never bothered talking to anyone else.
He was like, okay, it's Lindsay. Back to look at the sunset.
I mean, look how chaotic he is. He spelled her name Lynze.
Is that how she spells it?
No, I'm pretty sure she spells it like Lindsay. I think. I don't know. That's what the captions were, and captions are usually right. But I could be wrong.
Josh is in the comments. I have a rare opinion, but I'm happy Tori is still in the game. She's obnoxious, but she brings the drama, and I'm happy she made Jerry. I love the drama, but I'm just like, girl, come on. Like, I am so over it.
I don't like her. Yeah, sorry.
And Ken's canceled. Protect Marianne at all costs.
Unless it comes down to Jonathan.
Yeah,
not at all costs.
Tori's full of herself.
Very.
Roxroy is literally on an island by himself.
Yes.
So we've gotten a little all over the place,
yeah.
But let's start from the beginning, okay? We come into our same exact twist from season 41.
S41.
S41, as Jeff would call it.
The S41ers.
The S41ers, but this is the Survivor 42 cast. Who knows? Yeah, the S41 twist of the hourglass, someone being sent to exile, and big reward for one half of the jury. One half of the jury gets nothing and is not safe. So we get Roxroy is the lame duck pick to go to the exile island by himself.
It was between Roxroy and Lindsay.
And
you want to talk about the challenge at all?
I feel like there's so much to talk about.
There's so much to talk about.
I know. This challenge was nuts.
We have 60 minutes.
This challenge was wild.
Jonathan did not do it all by himself, which is what we expected.
Yeah.
Unless he faked it. And he tried to move the rock, and then he was like, oh, guys, can't do it alone. Come help me.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments what y'all were really thought was interesting about the challenge.
Yes.
Because I know what I was super impressed by, and I'm sure a lot of y'all agree, was MVP
Mike.
Hot Daddy Mike.
Yeah. Mike was the MVP of this challenge. 100%. Even though they didn't win, he was just a literal ladder.
He was like, I am the fireman and the ladder.
Yes.
Hello.
It was great. He was having people climb up his front, climb up his back, pull up his pants, pull down his pants. It was insane.
I'm like, yes, King, use what you have.
Yeah, it was very cool. And he was mindful of people's body weight so he could order them in the right way.
Yeah, it was really smart when he's like, okay, Romeo, get down.
Yeah, that was smart.
Yeah.
Did anyone think that they were going to win the challenge?
I could have seen him come back. I mean, that puzzle was not super hard.
Right.
So I feel like whoever got to it first was going to win.
Yeah, it was just long though.
Yeah, it was a long puzzle. I remember the giant ball rock from season 3. Oh my God. Yeah. They love doing the dig up the giant ball.
I think it's fun. I wanted to see if I was really surprised Drea didn't have a broken jaw or something, or a broken tooth, because she got kicked in the face so hard.
I felt so bad for Drea this whole time.
Yeah. Although I do think that she messed up by stopping and taking that long breath, because you could see she tried to walk forward and her body just
would not let her.
Yeah. It's like you waited too long. You got too much rest and your body's giving up now.
Yeah. No, I felt really bad for her.
I did too.
There's times on Survivor where someone's taking a really long time in a challenge, and I'm like, come on, girl, just make a basket.
But
no, I was like, she might need medical attention.
Yeah.
She might need some help.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one point when Jeff walked over there, and I'm like, oh shit, they're about to stop the whole thing.
I know. You think so? Yeah.
And look, he like walked out onto the field.
I wonder if it was like to check if she like the kick was okay.
Oh yeah, because she
like, are you
fully got
bleeding?
kicked in the face.
Yeah. Oh my God, I want to talk about this. Jonathan eats 18 eggs. So they won. We can talk about that now. They won and they got Applebee's. And Jonathan's eating so much Applebee's because he says he eats 18 eggs and 9 pieces of cheese every day.
No,
18 eggs.
He said a normal meal for me is 18 eggs, 9 pieces of cheese, and grits. Okay.
18 eggs.
So does that mean
a carton and a half of
3
eggs?
meals a day? Does that mean that he's eating like almost 60 eggs a day?
Oh my God.
Please tell me that this man does not eat 60 eggs in a day.
Do you think he eats them cooked or uncooked?
He just cracks them and puts them in his mouth. Just like one after the other. He breaks them on his head. I mean, if he's eating 60 eggs a day,
he's got to have chickens.
He has to have chickens. I want to see his grocery bill. No golden birthdays for a while.
No.
But Ken's birthday was yesterday.
It was. Happy birthday to me.
So y'all wish Ken a happy birthday. Send us a Cash App. Do whatever you want.
I almost brought my birthday balloon out.
Oh, we should have. You can get it if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. You can talk about forever.
Ken's gonna get the birthday balloon. So I'll tell you what we did for Ken's birthday. We went to a really cute restaurant. We had small plates and we shared lots of them. We had cute drinks that were purple, and I got Ken a really ugly nightlight because that's the kind of friend that I am. Happy birthday. I love it. Oh my God.
Some physical comedy for you.
Just some physical comedy.
My favorite kind of comedy.
Physical comedy. While you're doing that, thoughts on the All-Stars 7 cast for Drag Race? Y'all, I'm so excited for this Drag Race All-Stars cast because it's all winners and I am Team Monet Exchange.
Oh, and I'm sitting right in front of it.
So I'm Team Monet Exchange. Let me know who you're rooting for on All Winners.
All-Stars.
What a great birthday present from Alex. I told you, it was dumb.
Yeah, she sucks.
I get dumb presents. Fun fact about me.
No, I loved it.
Okay.
She also bought me dinner.
Yeah, well, we all did.
Well, yeah, but you did too.
Yeah. It was cute. We had a nice time.
Yeah, it was nice.
So
thanks.
Roxroy gets sent to the island. Okay, he gets sent by himself, and I was like, oh, good. He knows exactly what he's doing. And Ken reminded me, no, he's really been all talk on his own beach.
Yeah, but then I put my foot in my mouth.
Because he is Gorge of the Jungle, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh my God, like your tent shelter that you built by yourself in like a day
was better than the one he instructed his team to build.
Like, period. Like, that's period.
It was
literally
so good. It looked so strong. Like Jeff was impressed too. And you know, like Jeff has seen it all.
Jeff walks up and is like, oh my God, this thing's
this
great.
Is good.
And I just want to remind everybody that when Erica was on Exile by herself, it rained the whole time. She couldn't get her fire started and she slept under a tree and had no shelter.
Yep.
So
good job, Roxroy. That was actually pretty fun and cool.
I know.
Fun and cool.
That was pretty fun and also cool. So,
meant to say fun to watch.
Imagine Roxroy rating Survivor 42. I mean, if this was...
That would be so lame.
It would be lame. But if this was like, who's the best at survival skills, he'd come neck and neck with Jonathan.
Maybe
you know?
we haven't seen Jonathan like make shelters and stuff like that.
I'm sure
he's like
an
amazing fisher.
Yeah. I know. I was like, dang, Roxroy, you know what you're doing. Yeah. And it was cute to see him talk about like
his eyes
and stuff. And I'm a sucker for like the sad stories.
Yeah, we
and
teared
stuff.
up.
I was like,
little moment.
Yeah, no, it was cute. So we went into this episode being like, ew, Roxroy, but now Roxroy.
But also, like, he still doesn't know how to play
No.
Survivor. He just knows how to survive.
He has no clue.
Different things.
Natalie, I love this energy from you, but absolutely not. No, I'm going on a camping trip in 2 weeks. Or, no, 2 months.
I was like,
not 2 weeks. I'm
here?
house sitting your house.
Yeah.
In 2 months, I'm going camping, and I'm literally like, wow, I've never been camping before.
You're going camping?
Yeah.
With who?
With like Mike and Audra and Joey.
Oh, where are you going?
We're going.
I guess you have to tell me like online. Sorry.
We're going to.
Tell me what woods you're in.
We're going to a paranormal convention and like a Bigfoot convention. So just like a little peek into my life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I'm nuts. Yeah, so there we go. But yeah, I would not win Survivor. I can't camp.
No. Can't camp.
I can't camp.
Different kind of camp.
No, I'm like camp.
Yeah.
Not like camp.
Camp.
You know, like making a fire. So yeah. I don't know.
I was like holding a stick.
But yes, Roxroy decides to break the hourglass. And he turns back time, baby. So now our losers are our winners and our winners are our losers. And we have Jonathan's now up for elimination. So is Marianne.
Jonathan, Marianne,
Lindsay,
Lydia, Tori.
And Tori. And maybe one more?
No.
Well, they're all on the block now. And
yes, there is a guy.
There's a guy.
Hi.
Yes. So they're now all in danger. Yes, Josh, I will come get the ghost out of your apartment. So now they're all up for elimination. They're all scrambling. And good for Rox for smashing the hourglass. He was going back and forth for a while. And I want to know, y'all in the comments, if you were in Roxroy's position, would you have smashed that hourglass? Like, same kind of split, like your tribe split up the exact same way. Like, you are Roxroy, would you have smashed the hourglass?
I was kind of nervous that he wasn't going to.
I did too. I'm like, he plays it so safe here.
Yeah, we thought it was so obvious that you would, just because, like, what is the real, like, downfall? Like, because he doesn't really have any, like, big alliance.
No.
People don't, like, even the alliances that the alliances that he does have aren't very strong. I think that they wouldn't necessarily, like, last very long in a merge.
Yeah, everyone's saying smash it. If it's me in the game. Yep. It's safety, smash it. I would smash it. Smash. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Yeah. There's not a universe where I see someone not smashing that hourglass.
Always smash it.
But he got so close.
Yeah.
He really did.
He's white toast.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And I think his really deciding factor he was like, oh, I want Tori to go home.
Yeah, I think it was a Tory thing for him too, which did not work out in his favor.
We'll I'll ask that question next in a second. So we get to our
can't wait.
We start to see everybody back at camp. Everybody's meeting for the first time, and we're starting to see some alliances possibly forming. Mm-hmm. Nothing too solidified yet, it seems like. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no one that I'm like, they're gonna work together.
There's a team of 8.
Yeah, there's like a big group right now.
Yeah, 8 is a lot.
Mm-hmm. I can't see that.
Mostly everyone, right?
I know. I'm like, so
6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 people.
Yeah. So who are you targeting? I guess Roxroy.
11 people.
Right.
One person didn't have a vote. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but I don't see any like clear like this is an alliance. You know what I mean? Like, I could see we saw like Mike and
Mike talked to
and Jonathan talking. We saw Mike and Marianne talking.
We saw Mike and who did I like Mike with?
Drea.
Yeah,
we saw Mike and Drea talking. That seemed to be like a good little moment, maybe. Mm-hmm. We also got to see an alliance, and I'm like, this actually makes a lot of sense. We got to see Romeo and Tori.
Yes, talking. I forgot about that. Yeah, Romeo and Tori could pan out.
I could see Romeo and Tori being like, we are a final 2. Like, we have each other till the end.
I could see that.
You know,
neither of them have that in anyone right now.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, Romeo kind of has his alliances, but I think they're groups of 3.
I hope Marianne blindsides Omar. That would be a power move.
It would
be at this point.
It would be because he just saved her.
Yeah. And we started talking about it a bit, but let's dig back into the Omar of it all.
Yes.
Because it really seemed like Jonathan was going.
It did.
Before we get into all that, there's also our challenge, our individual immunity challenge.
Right.
Yes, I always skip over the challenges.
I know you do. It's the best part to watch.
Yeah. So our challenge is, we find out that Tori is a challenge beast.
No, she did one thing.
That's a hard challenge.
Yeah, but don't go that
far. She didn't
far.
drop it at all.
But don't go that far.
I don't know. I was impressed.
I was impressed, but I wouldn't go to say she was a challenge beast.
Would y'all say that she is a physical threat? Because I think she is.
No, I think she did well on this challenge, and that we will see how she develops from here. But we have seen one thing. So don't give her too much credit.
Okay, I guess not challenge beast. She's just a physical threat.
Can you guys tell I don't like Tori?
Well, this was the first episode that Jelly Donuts enjoyed Romeo.
Yeah, Romeo. Y'all haven't liked Romeo very much so far.
This is a good point. Can Tori beat Jonathan? She is her challenge beast.
I didn't think that Jonathan would be good at this challenge. So,
Madame Caliente is Team Tori for the win.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I chose to ignore that.
Dawn says it's too soon to tell.
Thank you, Dawn.
Because this could have been luck. Everybody was dropping their blocks like flies. It was the immunity challenge with the rope where you have to stack everything up and spell immunity backwards
and walk and stuff. And
no, I could never do that.
I couldn't either. I'd be really bad at this.
No,
I didn't think Jonathan would be good because you said like yes, endurance, but this is more of like a balance thing
and focus.
Yeah, and I think and Jonathan got real frustrated the first time it fell.
Yeah,
and he's just kind of big and clunky, so like his ability to move like so stealthily back and stand, I just don't think is there. So I think it makes sense that why Tori won.
Marianne did do a very good job in this challenge.
Yeah, she did. Marianne was impressive.
I thought, because at first we were kind of like, oh, why did she drop her block?
No, I understood what was going on.
I was like,
why did she drop her block? Don't put that on me.
I was like, girl, what are you doing? But then I'm like, oh no, that was so smart because you pointed out that it would have been really hard for her to have to bend down.
Yeah, she only had one letter. Yeah. So like, why not just drop it and grab your blocks?
I think she's strategic.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Marianne is a good player. And as long as she like keeps her personality in check a little bit so she doesn't bother people too much, which I love Marianne. I don't think she needs to keep her personality in check. I like her, but other people are feeling bothered by her.
Yeah.
So she needs to watch herself and then she could really make it far in this game because she is very strategic.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of things going for her right now.
Yeah. No, I agree. She's a good player.
Yeah.
Doing a good job.
Yeah.
But Tori ends up winning. Tori's immunity. Yeah. But yay for all of y'all who are Tori stans. And now we are kind of in the scramble of who's it going to be. And it seems almost unanimous on the beach that it's Jonathan.
Yeah.
Like, it was a big super cut of just everyone being like, yeah, I'm fine with Jonathan. Let's get Jonathan out. He's a physical threat. Let's get Jonathan.
I'm sweating on the couch.
Yeah, you're like, absolutely not. How dare they? And I'm like, yeah, that's the obvious choice.
And I'm like, I don't care. You're
Ken
not
just
watching.
wants to watch him fish.
That is really it. I love watching him just do things.
Ken's like,
everything he does is so easy.
Ken's like, okay, I get that he's bad at Survivor, but he's hot.
It's not even a hot thing because I don't really think he's hot. He's kind of like a funny shape. He's like a cartoon Prince character type thing. Like every moment he's on television is like 5 minutes of Be Real of Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's like Jason Momoa.
Yeah, you get like an off-brand Jason Momoa for 5 minutes. It's kind of fun.
Jelly donuts. I'm not even going to bring that comment up, but I see it. I see it. I see what you're saying, Jelly donuts.
You see, I'm not even here for that.
But then everyone's like, okay, but what about Marianne though?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they're thinking she has a lot of power. We're not really enjoying her too much. Like, let's get Marianne in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
And
they don't know if she has power. They think she has immunity. Because remember, no one actually knows besides Drea and Mike.
They've kind of they kind of outed her a little bit though to some people, so it might have gotten around.
That's true.
Yeah. And we see her kind of start to panic when Omar's like, hey, it might be you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Omar is like, okay, I don't have a vote and I'm safe. So the best thing to do is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Which that I would have been like, yeah.
Yeah.
But then when you see them going to immediately divide your group and immediately targeting your
both of your people, like both two people who are on your group, on your original tribe.
He's like, absolutely not in any universe, no way. So I was very impressed with Omar. He scrambled enough to get exactly what he wanted. He got the outcome he wanted. He
went to people individually and just was like, this is who you should vote for. We can vote for them later. They will go, but now is not the right time. This is why it's not the right time. Vote for this person. And they were just like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed too that, and I know some of y'all agree, but I don't think it seemed desperate. Like, he didn't seem like he was scrambling. And that's like the big problem that people make in these, like, you know, tribal, like, you know, conversations. It's like, oh, this person's sweating.
Yeah, no, because what was his skin in the game?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that it was, it didn't seem like he was scrambling. It felt like he was being authentically strategic, and people saw that and were like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a cry for help. It didn't feel like he was losing his people or his alliances or anything, because he didn't really even have very strong alliances with these people. Like, they're there, but not really yet. Not post-merge. Anything can happen. Merge,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of all up in the air.
And they haven't been buddy-buddy this whole time on the beach. Like, they've been talking about getting rid of Marianne already.
They've all been, like, divided, too, for a little bit. So.
Yeah. So I think that... Yeah, I think he was really smart, and I think he did a really good job, and it was kind of cool to see. And he got high. How did he get high?
I'm really confused on how they got high.
Yeah, like, we missed that conversation, and I'm kind of bummed about it, because I wish that, like...
Did they not show us, or were we talking?
I don't remember seeing Hai decide that he was going to vote for Lydia.
I remember the last thing I remember was Hai being like, I went to Rex for Lydia. Like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. But then Mike was like, if you decide to vote for Lydia, I'll vote for Lydia. And they both did. So there was something happened there. Maybe we missed it. Tell us if we missed it. But I don't think we did.
I agree. Yeah. Because we weren't really talking during that, because we were like, what's going on?
We were interested. Yeah. Because we were like, it's going back and forth so many times. And then, like, there are three names going back and forth. Like, who's going to, it was really up in the air, and we were interested.
Yeah.
So I think we were paying attention.
Yeah. This tribal was nuts, though. I fully thought that Marianne was going to play her idol.
I did too. I thought it was pretty ballsy for her not to. But good for her, because she doesn't need to give up her power yet. And, you know, she still has it. So wonderful.
Yeah. I really thought that Marianne was going to just, like, panic. And
I did too.
Yeah.
She kept her cool.
I know.
She played. And that, I think that she might, like, mature a little bit more as the merge, like, goes on and as she continues through, because I think that was more mature than she would have acted a couple of episodes ago.
I feel like she needs to either stay in her Jonathan, Omar, Lindsay.
That's her whole tribe.
Yeah, like, if they stick together, I think that they're
kind of splintering already, because they have that group of 8. So I think we're going to see who from that group of 8 is going to stick together. And they're all in it.
Marianne will have her dynasty back intact in no time. I can see it. As long as Marianne can get in with an alliance that is chill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
And maybe, like, someone else who's masterminding, and then she can kind of, like, swoop.
Play along.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like her going up to somebody and being like, no, we have to vote for this person, or we have to vote for
I think that she'll be brought along. I think she'll be brought along like that, and because she has all of these advantages too, so she can be like this little treasure trove.
I know,
advantages for people to pull from,
and you can tell that this season Survivor's like someone is using a fucking advantage.
Yeah,
because no one used one last season. Well, they
They have
used some
so
advantages,
many.
but no one played an idol. So you can tell that they're like, someone used a fucking idol.
Well, it's kind of hard sometimes because, like, if you think about Drea, she has 3 things in her deck right now.
Yeah.
How is she going to play them all?
I know. Like, I'm like, girl, this
Like,
is the
she
time.
has 2 extra votes because she has the extra vote. She has the amulet that they're still, all 3 of them are still in the game. So it's an extra vote. And she has an idol.
She's Survivor rich.
Like, how is she's not going to be able to play all of that.
No.
I think her best move is to divvy up her extra votes if she can.
I know. I mean, I guess I would save my extra votes in case like a time came where I needed to like give members of my alliance
That's
my
what I
extra
mean.
votes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Because I don't think she'll be able to personally play them all effectively.
Right.
You know? I feel like an
Unless
extra
she just has
vote
to like stuff the box one night.
is really only effective when you have more than one.
More than one extra vote?
Yeah.
I feel like an extra vote is effective when you have an even number of people.
Yeah.
Just because, you can tip the scale in your favor. You're just like, when you know that you're, but that like kind of gets, down to the wire.
Yeah.
To know that many people's votes for sure.
Yeah.
That's how I would use it.
I almost feel like an extra vote is a better advantage than an immunity idol.
I would rather have an extra vote than an immunity idol.
I know. That might be like a dumb thing for me to say.
I feel like you can play it with less risk. Like, you don't have to hold on to it so closely. You can play it a little bit more strategically.
Yeah. Because I think that if I had an immunity idol, I'd be so scared to play it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it like you're gonna look fucking dumb if you play it at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Like if you use an extra vote at the wrong time, they're just gonna be like, oh, whatever. Like you're not gonna look like an idiot afterward.
Right. It's just an extra vote.
Yeah. I guess I'm not thinking long-term Survivor. I'm thinking like, how do I not look stupid?
I'm not even thinking. I don't know. I guess I'm not thinking. I don't know long-term, but I think like gameplay, an extra vote seems more useful.
And it seems like you can strategize with it more.
Yeah, I'm not very good at those. Like I don't play D&D because I'm not good at like that long-term play. I'm better at I'm good at the strategy, but it has to be like more short-term.
Yeah.
That long-term stuff, I don't have a 5-year plan. So my boss asked me that the other day, and I was like,
"Excuse
I'm pretty
me?
sure I'll just be doing what I'm doing now.
This is my 5-year plan.
I can't just stay here for 30 years."
But
anyway,
I hate when people ask me that. I'm like, don't
I
ask
know.
me to plan.
Like,
for the
I don't
future.
have plans. Are you kidding me?
God.
I have
My therapist asked me if I had savings the other day.
I was
like,
to say,
how
I
dare
started
you?
a personal budget because someone made me, and was like, yeah, it's my money. I don't need to know about it.
I know. I'm like, don't tell me what to do my own budget.
Yeah, like I got money.
Yeah.
You need some?
Girl. I was so offended when my therapist was like, do you have savings? I'm like, do I look like I have savings?
You have a retirement account.
I do. I do have savings, but I'm like, don't ask me that. Therapist.
It's a different job. You're
I
not
know.
my financial advisor.
I know. I was like, come on.
That's so funny. I get so offended when people like talk about my spending. I'm like, you don't even know my bank account, honey.
My 5-year plan: win the lottery, jelly donuts. Me and you are the same.
Yes, win the lottery and or die young.
Yeah, win the lottery or die. That's really it. That's what I got going for me.
I don't see what the problem is.
No, that seems like a feasible.
It's not your problem. I can tell you that.
Yeah, seems feasible. Definitely not my therapist's problem. Oh my god! Welcome to the Me Calling Out My Therapist podcast.
Right? Don't give us financial advice. We obviously get very
also, I'm
salty.
pretty sure my therapist listens to the podcast. So hey, girl.
Also, I'll take financial advice any day. I don't actually care that people like help with finances, but I am all right.
My therapist's gonna be like, so I watched the pod last week.
Call you out. You need to cancel that therapist. That's really not.
If my therapist was Tori and I saw her on this season, I'd be like, we're done here.
Yeah, I would be pissed. My old therapist looked like Tori.
Oh my god, she did though.
I showed you her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And her name was similar.
It was.
It could be Tori.
Was your old therapist Tori?
It might be. It was on Zoom. You can do filters on Zoom, so.
She just had a filter that looked like a woman that looks slightly different than her.
Like that filter you made me put on today.
Oh,
no, the blood one.
Look exactly like Tori. Oh my god.
Anyway, what are we talking about? Bachelor?
Y'all, next week we are in our first week of the merge. We have our first juror. Before we go, since we don't have our superlatives, who do you think is going to be the first juror? And if you would be like, this is it.
It's so hard to say because I don't know what kind of individual challenge it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But it's your gut. What's your gut
I know.
saying?
First juror, my gut says...
Don't look at the comments.
Chantel. Or Tori.
Well, Jelly Donuts thinks it's Roxroy.
I was thinking Roxroy maybe too, but I think that he saved himself for at least an episode or two.
You think he gave himself some time?
Yeah. Because they already had like 3 people lined up to go. One of those people went.
I think it might be Tori, just because she had such a target on her that she'd be a really easy boot next week. But I could also see Roxroy, like 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because he's so like on the outskirts that having somebody who's like that much of a wild card
Could throw him.
Yeah. It's like, if it's Marianne we sue, absolutely. Yeah. I'll be like, this is not aligning with my fantasy. Absolutely not.
Unless it's Jonathan who goes instead of her. Or Omar.
Then we'll sue more.
My role is Omar, Jonathan, Marianne. So Marianne can go as long as Jonathan and Omar stay.
The whole episode, I was like, Marianne, get behind me. Oh my God, same though. Literally. Ugh. So okay. I have two questions. Two questions. So we think our first juror is either Roxroy, Tori, or...
It could go back to Chantel.
Or Chantel.
That's who they wanted to go out
Yes,
this time.
that could be our first juror. Hi, Calvin.
Hi.
Hello. So I could see any of those 3 being the first juror, and I will honestly be shocked if it's anyone other than them.
Yeah.
Like, shook. Except maybe, like, Lindsay, because, like, what is she doing? But
I just feel like the quiet people still might stay a little bit. I think they're going to try to
target a quiet person.
Yeah, I think they're going to like try to get out these snakes, the people that they know are so flip-floppy.
Oh my God, yes. Chanel. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Chanel.
Yep.
I watch too much television.
Yep.
But yeah, one of those 3.
I'm actually watching a show right now where the main character's name is Chantel.
Work.
That's funny.
Work diva.
I was like, why am I thinking that name? That's why.
Work diva.
Yeah. Teen Mom.
Teen Mom. Should we cover Teen Mom? Let us know.
That'd be fun.
I've never watched Teen Mom. I know. I've never watched Teen Mom.
I like wasn't allowed to watch it growing up, so now like I'm in my glory days.
Your mom was like, no.
Yeah.
It will rub off on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
anyway,
that is who we think is our first juror.
Yeah.
Who do you think is our winner? Who's winning Survivor?
Omar.
Omar's winning. Is that not who you want? Who do you think is winning Survivor?
What's the difference?
Because I know that that's just what you want. Who do you literally think is winning the game? That's it? They're the same?
Why not? Like, he's playing a good game.
But you think he's going to win Survivor?
But what would put anyone else over him?
He cannot win a physical challenge.
Why not? How do you know? He might get there.
You saw him digging up that rock,
so
right?
So what? And he doesn't have to get a bunch of
He looked like an inflatable arm tube man.
He doesn't have to get a bunch of inflatable. He doesn't have to get a bunch of individual immunities.
No, but I feel like he'd get screwed over in the.
No, I think he'd be like an Erica.
Okay, work. So who do I want to win and who is winning is the same.
At this point, yeah, why not? I feel like no one else is like sticking out for me as like a winner.
I think
like maybe Marianne.
I think that Mike's gonna win the game.
What the hell? Like, where would that come from?
I think we might get a strong guy alliance.
I think
we might get a strong guy alliance.
I think that is so random.
I think we might get a strong guy alliance.
So random.
I think it might happen. He said it. He was
but
even
that's
like,
just like such a
I
random
love to see a strong guy alliance. They're giving him, okay, I'm thinking about this from who are they showing me the most? They're showing us Mike all the time, and they're showing us Mike playing the game. They're like trying to make us justify Mike.
See, but I think that going by what production is doing is like cheating on guessing, because that's knowing the recipe. That's not guessing the secret ingredient.
No, it is. It is. You can absolutely go off knowing the recipe.
I think that's knowing the recipe, though, and that's not.
Yeah, and we do. We're a podcast that talks about Survivor.
I know, but I think that you should go by what you're being shown, because that's what you're.
That's what we're being shown. We're being shown Mike all the time.
But you're taking it from the production standpoint, not the strategy standpoint. It's different. It is different. I think it makes it lame when you just like know what's like, oh, I know how it's shot, so I know what's gonna happen.
I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I know.
But
some shows are like that. Some shows you can really tell by the way it's shot, right?
Like last season, I'm like, it's Ricard because of how they were shooting it.
Yeah.
So that's wrong.
Right, I know. But like some shows are like that, you know what I mean? And so I'm saying in general.
Alex, what fan fiction are you living in? Yeah. Mike found an idol, lost it, and told the whole tribe, watch him misplace it, LOL. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I'm just like, why are they showing us so much Mike?
They are showing us a lot of
That's
Mike.
what I'm saying, though. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this guy is not playing that great of a game. He's like doing like really wild shit, but they're like, anytime Mike does anything even like remotely good, we're gonna see it. And I'm like, why? Why?
I feel like I've been getting kind of like a clown at it. See, that's funny. I don't remember like the remotely good stuff. I get like he's entertaining like, and funny.
Yeah. No, I could see that. Who knows? Mike's a weird one. Like,
I don't know. I think that was a really weird choice.
I don't know. We saw a lot of Mike, okay?
If you hadn't attacked Omar, I would have just been like, okay, whatever.
Work, diva.
But you want to talk about weird choice.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see Omar winning. Yeah.
I don't know.
People are like really trying to get out the big social players, though, it seems like.
I know, it does seem like that.
It seems like a season where they're targeting like, this person's like scheming too much.
And I wouldn't mind seeing one of the big guys win, to be honest.
Yeah. Last season, Heather almost won.
Yeah.
Does that mean Lindsay wins?
Yeah, Lindsay's getting the Heather edit.
Right, though, for real. Mm-hmm. But actually. Anyway, y'all, it is that time for us to bid you adieu. Adieu. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please give us a subscribe, ring that little bell, do all that stuff, like the video here on Couch Potato Queens on YouTube. You can also find us on Twitter at Couch Potato Queens, spelled QWNZ. And you can find us on Instagram at Couch Potato Queens, spelled the normal way. As always, y'all, we will be here next week talking about Survivor. And we'll see you on Friday for RuPaul's Drag Race.
Woohoo!
Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. And remember to outwit,
outlast,